Yesterday, I brought you all the information that the first batch of Ghanaians who were set out to leave South Africa because of the issue happening in South Africa were to arrive yesterday. And truthfully, they did arrive. So I'm here to give you all the update. So it was said that Ghanaians, or the first batch of Ghanaians who came out to say they actually want to leave South Africa because they're scared, actually arrived Ghana, and they arrived safely. Now, I'm going to use this medium to say a very big thank you to the government and to the president, because Charley, it is one thing to be a president, and it's another thing to be a president that listens to his people. Now, from the videos, pictures, even the interviews we've seen, you could tell that these are Ghanaian brothers and sisters were scared for their life and their safety in South Africa. They were terrified. Some of them even made it clear in their interview that they actually had plans of coming back home for a while now, because the safety thing in South Africa right now is not certain. Today you are fine, tomorrow you are not. Now, upon their arrival, the Minister for Foreign Affairs, that is Sam Ablankwa, met them with his team. Now, they had a meeting. He spoke to them, welcoming them back home, because like I said yesterday, for an individual to leave Ghana and say they are going to another country, it is to go and look for greener pastures. What I say? So, for people who left to go and seek for greener pastures to now be in a hurry to come home, that means there is a huge problem. And so Sama Blanco addressed them and welcomed them proudly that, Charley, welcome home. You understand? We saw the situation and we knew immediately that it was not safe to leave our people there. So it is better safe than sorry. That is why we made sure that we brought you people home. Now, upon the arrival, after they had their meeting, welcoming them and all of that, they then gave them a small package where Sama Blanco stated that they were going to give them tea fare, that is transportation, kakra, to their destination, anywhere they are going, at least something that would be enough to take them anywhere. Also, they would be given an amount to at least start again. And it is alleged, or it is on the media, that this amount was 5,000 Ghana cedis was handed to them as well, alongside some goodies in a Ghana Must Go bag. And honestly speaking, I when I saw this video, I was so happy. So happy, because genuinely speaking, it is one thing to know that you get up, you leave your country to go and find greener pastures somewhere. It's another thing to start feeling unsafe in that space. It's also another thing to cry out for help, because we've seen the videos, we've seen the pictures, we've seen a lot of things on the media, especially with what is happening in South Africa. And like I rightfully said, it's not the first time. But this one was dragged. This one is being prolonged. Hence the reason why a lot of countries now are trying to take their people out of South Africa. Because if people are saying your country and are saying the government work that they've provided, no, it's the foreigners that are taking it, and you people want all of that, our people will come back, so you take your country and your jobs. And this was how people were welcomed. People were, greeted, they spoke to them and all of that. And a lot of people expressed themselves. They spoke about how they will not advise anybody to move to South Africa for any reason, especially in this period. It is unsafe. Even South Africans themselves, they are not safe. They are not safe themselves. So it's a whole thing happening in South Africa. But as it is right now, the first batch, they have arrived, and they arrived safely. Now, upon their arrival, a lot of people had different reactions. Because Asemba, Obia, Wadi Obeka, and a lot of Ghanaians are now saying that since our people are home, or at least the first batch of our people are home, the South Africans that are here, is it that we are just going to leave them to live their lives here, or they will go back to their town? That is what a lot of Ghanaians are asking now. Because South Africa is an African country. So why is it that Africans being in your country has now become a problem, to the extent where you people are You are destroying their properties, businesses that they worked hard to start up. That is what a lot of Ghanaians are now asking. So is it that you people who the South Africans say will leave them to live their lives, or they will go back to their homes? Now, for me, I do not think tit for tat is a thing. You understand? If we start sacking them, we are the same. We are in the same bracket, because if we are preaching against it, there's no need to go and act the same way. There's absolutely no need. Now, a lot of people has also drawn concerns to the issue of licensing. So the businesses, South African owned businesses in Ghana, where some people have shared their concerns that they do not think that the business owners or South African owned businesses should be given, their license should be renewed in Ghana. When their lease is up, they should go back to their country and go and do their business there. A lot of Ghanaians are also saying this. Now, like I rightfully said, these South African owned businesses that we are trying to cancel out and all of that, they have now become a big part of our society. We have MTN, we have Goldfield. Is it Goldfield? Yes. And there are a lot more. They've now become a big part of us. Stanbic Bank, and they're a big part of our society right now. If they pack up, if we say, oh, they should pack up and go back, we too will feel the effect. And genuinely, I don't think we are ready for all of that. And genuinely, I don't even think it's necessary. We are at peace with ourselves. We love ourselves. We are okay. We accept foreigners. Once you are here legally and you're not committing any crime or doing anything, we are extremely okay with you. So I don't see why we should put our energy into also taking South Africans back. It's genuinely, I personally do not think it's worth it. I don't think it is of any importance. Another thing that I saw on social media that I would like to clarify was the issue of people talking about, they had said that some Ghanaians in South Africa who were in prison, who were arrested and were jailed, were released. So is it that the Ghanaians who were jailed and were released are those that it's apparently said they were there illegally, that they were picked up because their documentation had expired or they had overstayed? Not people who committed crimes, not people, no, that's not what was stated. So this is me just clearing the air that it is people who their papers had expired or they had issues with documentation, or people who had overstayed that the police picked up, or they were taken to the police station and all of that. Those were the ones that were released. So let's clear that up. No criminal. Now, all of this being said, yeah, I genuinely think that this is a time we should marry, and then in everything, the same way we come online and we talk about the bad things that are happening and how the government is not, we should also talk about the good. Because I'm sorry, I've not seen a lot of people talk about the return and how they were treated. But if they came and then they didn't do anything for them and cut the whole social media, sometimes, yes, they are not perfect, they are also humans, but when they do something good, let us appreciate and thank them. Because there are a lot of African countries that are yet to do anything for their people in South Africa. And as it stands right now, Ghana is the country that has taken the lead to take at least the first batch of its people and brought them home safely. Now, when we see stories like this, we'll definitely have comments. Now, these are comments on X from videos of Ghanaians in the plane per their arrival. When they arrived Ghana, Sam Ablankwa met them on board and all of that. So someone said, "We love our very own plus all Africans. You are highly welcome home, inside home, Ghana. With all due respect to Mr. JM, the President of the Republic of Ghana, and Mr. Foreign Minister Ablankwa and his department, you really have the resetting intention for the nation." It's beautiful to see, like I said, the pace at which they responded to make sure that Ghanaians in South Africa were brought back home safely is amazing. And it's something that should be spoken about. Someone also said, "I'm a proud Ghanaian. May God bless President J.D. Mahama. May God bless Okujeto and the foreign ministry. May God bless Mother Ghana. Someone also said, you won't say anything about 10 out of 300 being legal and the rest were illegal because you guys are used to lawlessness. Because it's clear that this person is a South African and you've left this kind of comment. If we are also going to track the South Africans that are here illegal, I'm not sure you will get one that is legal. Even the business owners, the mainstream business owners, if we go and we say we are checking their papers and all of that, you will find out that some of them have overstayed and their papers are not correct. You see, sometimes, it's the way people just act out without thinking of what is going to happen after or the aftermath of the issue. Because you guys are saying everyone should go back to their country. No problem. What if every African country starts sending South Africans back to South, or better still, they start imprisoning South Africans who are illegal in their countries? How would you people feel? You see, we are all African, and I like to believe that as Africans, we are one. The fact that you all are crying out for help because you are saying your government isn't doing enough should be addressed to your government, not to the indigents or the people who migrated from different countries into your country. That being said, God bless Ghana. This is all the updates we have on this story, and as usual I will bring you guys updates just like I have done. Don't forget that this has been what they go on here at the Yo Charley studios. And Mimi, don't forget to visit yocharley.com for more stories. Catch you on the next one.